I've been with Pierogi probably about 7 years now, and so I've been coming down to Miami with Pierogi for last maybe 5 or 6 years, and this is my first time with Seven. Last year I stayed in New York.
Let's get to work.
And you can actually come in. We can.
Yeah. Let's get immersed by this. Just don't hurt your. You're in bare feet there, Olya. Or?
Yeah.
All right. It's kind of dangerous. This is kind of dangerous artwork.
It is.
Actually.
It is. Doing work based on sort of destruction or crashes or ideas like that for a while. I think it sort of comes out of like working in the studio and finding at a certain point that some of the most interesting things that come out of the studio are these accidents, these interesting problems and moments of transformation.
What's interesting though is this work doesn't seem angry.
It's not angry, no. I mean, it's. I
was kidding.
There's this idea in art that you take an idea and you put it into an object, right? And then the object, other people come to that object and they can pull that idea back out of it, right? That kind of basic process of art.
Right.
But some things that I think is a problem with that is the world's so much in flux, things are changing. And then, so like, how do you make a piece that's about that change, that isn't about being the same thing, but being a different thing every time?
This hits on all those different keys. Olya, get the keys going down there. Yeah. So, is this work something typical of how you've presented in the past? And do you just find these items on the street, or
they were all found locally? This is the second time.
Locally here in Miami?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, with actually, to be honest, within a mile.
So we're sourcing information from the street. We're doing all kinds of things to agitate the waters, so to speak. This is not just a normal ebbing and flowing situation going on.
No. Yeah, it's all sourced locally within the few miles, and I expected it to be quite a bit different because the last time I did it was Berlin, and it's such a different city. But it turned out actually to be remarkably similar in the quality and the sort of feeling that the room had, which is kind of surprising, and maybe it's something about who I am, I suppose.
Jonathan, thank you so much for speaking with us today.
Cheers.
We have more to come, so stay tuned.